Have you ever noticed that while everyone else moves on quickly, your mind doesn't? A conversation ends, but it stays with you. A moment passes, but you replay it later. Not because you're anxious, but because something about it felt unfinished. You notice tone before words, pauses before explanations, what people meant instead of what they said. And sometimes you wonder, why does my mind work like this? This video isn't about overthinking, it's about the psychology of people who think deeply. Deep thinking is often misunderstood. It's usually confused with overthinking, but the two come from very different places. An overthinker gets stuck in thoughts. A deep thinker explores them. They don't rush to conclusions, they sit with complexity. Deep thinkers aren't trying to complicate life, they're trying to understand it properly. Psychologically, deep thinkers tend to score high in introspection and openness to experience. That means their attention naturally turns inward as much as outward. They don't just observe the world, they observe their reactions to it. Neuroscience links this to heightened activity in the default mode network, the brain system responsible for reflection, imagination, memory, and meaning-making. For most people, this network quiets down during rest. For deep thinkers, it rarely fully switches off. This is why they don't just experience events, they process them. A conversation becomes emotional data, a memory becomes layered with meaning. A small interaction can echo long after it ends. Deep thinkers naturally connect ideas, emotions, and patterns. Their mind works like a web rather than a straight line. This isn't indecision, it's depth of processing. Because they process life more deeply, deep thinkers often feel slightly out of rhythm with the world. They pause where others react, they reflect where others move on, they listen while others speak. This can make them appear quiet, distant, or reserved, but internally their mind is active. They aren't disengaged, they're absorbing. Deep thinkers don't enjoy constant stimulation, they enjoy meaning. Small talk drains them, surface-level interactions feel empty. They're not antisocial, they're selective, and that selectivity often leads to misunderstanding. Depth comes with a cost. When you notice more, you carry more. Deep thinkers replay moments not because they're insecure, but because they sense nuance. They ask why instinctively about people, emotions, and themselves. They don't just feel emotions, they analyze where those emotions came from. This level of awareness can become mentally exhausting, especially in a world that rewards speed, certainty, and simplicity. Deep thinkers may feel lonely, not because they lack people, but because they lack resonance. It's difficult to feel understood when your inner world is complex and rarely spoken out loud. There's a quiet tension deep thinkers live with. They understand others easily, but feel understood less often. They see multiple perspectives, which makes taking sides difficult. They notice contradictions in people, in systems, in themselves. This doesn't make them pessimistic, it makes them realistic. But realism without expression turns inward. When depth has nowhere to go, it becomes mental weight. Being a deep thinker doesn't mean you're broken, and it doesn't mean you're superior. It simply means your awareness runs deeper than average. You notice what others overlook. You process what others skip. You question what others accept. The problem isn't deep thinking. The problem is living in environments that don't allow space for it. Deep thinkers don't need to think less. They need to stop believing their depth is a flaw. Because depth, when understood, isn't a burden, it's a way of seeing the world more clearly. And if you've ever felt like your mind lives one layer beneath the surface of life, that isn't something to fix. That's how some minds are built.